Hi, this is Trey Pastor. I have some news, or disappointing news, I guess, if you think about it. But in a way, it's I can see a bright side to it. Anyway, you probably already heard by now that the news that Russell was, that the Batman Part 2 is going to be delayed a year. Instead of coming out October of 2025, it's going to come out October of 2026. Matt Reeves, I think it's because of the strike. Remember that strike went on, that writer strike went on for a while, and Matt Reeves obviously is member of the Writers Guild, him and his co-writers, so they couldn't write anything. And I think that's what slowed him up from doing, because that strike went on for quite a bit. And so I don't think they're going to make the target date. I think he's still probably in the process of writing it. And I think he wants to get the script exactly the way he wants it. So that's why he's going to take his time. And he probably, reached out to the, powers that be at Warner Brothers and told them, listen, I'm going to need some more time to, to work on this. I know some people were saying, oh, why can't he just, instead of, why can't he release it in March, or like they did part 1 in March of, remember they did it in 2022, right? They did, why can't he do that? But I think with a creative type, Matt Reeves, you give him, carte blanche, because again, like the Batman, I think was just a really good movie. And if it takes him, that much more time to get it right, I don't mind. I know that some people, we're disappointed, because obviously we wanted to see the same year we would have gotten Superman in July, and then we would have got Batman, even though it's an elsewhere tale, in October. So that would have been nice. But I think of it, like I said, let Matt Reeves cook and let him, do his thing. And I think, again, James Gunn is perfectly content with letting Matt Reeves do his thing and not interfere. I know a lot of people wanted him to bring over that character, like Grace read off from Beyond the Trailer. She wanted him to bring Pattinson over to to the regular DCU. But I'm happy we're getting another Batman. But like I said, I enjoy what Matt Reeves did, and I definitely know I'm going to enjoy part 2, when it comes out. So I'm not worried about the quality of it. And if it takes him a little bit more time to do it, so be it. Okay. And what I was thinking, like I said, look on the bright side of it, is that we know they're filming Superman right now. Okay. And in the fall, they're going to start filming Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. So what I think is going to happen, and this is just my speculation, this hasn't been anything concrete, written in stone or anything. We're going to get Superman in July, and I think we're going to probably get in the fall, maybe even, I don't know if they're going to make it a November movie or a December movie, but I think we're going to get Supergirl in 2025. I think now that we know for sure that, the Batman is not coming out in part 2 until 2026, I think because I think they already got a writer. I don't think they got a director yet for Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. But I heard that they're supposed to start filming it later this year. So I think what they'll do, I think technically, if they can start, they start filming it later this, like say in the fall, and wrap it up early spring, and that's more than enough time, I think, to put special effects in it and stuff, and release Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow either in November or December as a Christmas movie. I would not be opposed to that. So we may get Superman in July and Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, that movie in November or December. So I'm thinking of it in that positive light. And I think that's what. So while we're disappointed that the Batman, because I was actually looking forward to it, whatever villain's going to be in it, because I know there's been all kind of wild rumors about who's going to be in it, what villain and whatever else. Will there be a Robin in it or whatever? But I'll be happy when it comes out, because again, Matt Reeves, I think is going to knock it out of the park, when it gets released in 2026. And who knows? Maybe, you never know. Maybe by the time 2026 rolls around, maybe they'll start filming The Brave and the Bold. Okay, maybe in 2025, you never know. They may pick a Batman and get a script and a director and start filming that, and maybe in mid to late 2025. And who knows? Do you think that's even possible? That would be crazy to compete against each other, right? Have the Batman Brave and the Bold movie and the Batman Part 2. I would not be opposed to that. Although I don't know if the studio would actually do that. They may say, because depending on if Batman Brave and the Bold comes out, if that's a summer movie, then that won't interfere in the the Batman Part 2, because that's going to come out in October of 2026. So let's say they pick a director and all that stuff maybe later this year or whatever, and get a script. Well, then, they already got a director. I'm sorry. They got, Andy Muschietti. He's going to be the director of it. So I guess they're going to get a writer for it, and then they have to cast, pick up an actor to play Batman and Damian and members of the Bat family. I think they could possibly do that throughout the rest of this year, right? And then let's say early 2025, they get it all together and they say, okay, we're going to start filming in early spring, okay? And throughout the year, and then release it, like I said, maybe Batman Brave and the Bold, maybe they release it in the spring of 2025 or either the early summer of 2025, and then you have the Batman coming out in 2026. So who knows? We may get 2 Batman movies in the same year, which would be crazy, and I wouldn't be opposed to it. I know some people may say, nah, you can't do that. But why not? They'll come out months apart, okay? So they won't be competing against each other, okay? So I definitely think they could either release that either early 2026, right? Or summer of 2026, and then the Batman Part 2 comes out 2026, okay? October 2026. So you could still technically do that. So what I hope to happen is that they, like through the course of this year, they get a writer for the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, because I know they're supposed to do, I think, Waller and I think even Lanterns and all that stuff. But I think you can work on, that Brave and the Bold movie. I think you can do that in 2025. You can start filming that, because they already got a director. All they need is a writer, and then and start casting members of the Batman and the members of the Bat family, and they could start even filming that somewhere in 2025. Like I said, maybe even spring of 2025 or something, and then film throughout the summer and into the fall, and then maybe even release it in early spring or either early summer. And then you got the Batman Part 2. Okay, so maybe, like I said, you may get 2 Batman movies, which I would be insane that would be great. But anyway, let me know what you think of the Batman Part 2 being released in 2026. Are you disappointed or are you not? Like I said, I'm trying to look at the positives, that this will give Matt Reeves more time to refine the script and all that stuff, which I think he's probably still writing. Okay, pick his villains, who are going to be the villains for the movie and stuff. And it'll come out in 2026. We'll just get Superman in 2025. I think we'll get Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, either in November or December of 2025. That's what I really think, because I know I heard that they're supposed to be filming it probably later this year, probably in the fall. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, later this year in the fall. So I think that would be great, and then that way you get Superman in the summer, July. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow in either November or December. Again, that works for me. And then maybe, if we're lucky, we can get 2 Batman movies. The Batman, the Brave and the Bold, okay, early spring or early summer of 2026. And then the Batman Part 2 in October of 2026. That would be cool. Okay, I could dig that. Okay, so anyway, let me know what you think about that. Anyway, feel free to let me know what you think about this. Please leave comments in the description box below. Also, I have links down below to my please hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Also, please, in the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. I also have a link down below to my Patreon. I want to say a special thank you to my patrons. Their names will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say thank you to them supporting me, always having my back. And again, my Patreon is only $5 a month. I have tons of content on there, tons of unedited content on there. I have movies on there, TV shows, Marvel, DC. I got Gen V on there. Follow link down below. It's only $5 a month if you want to support me. If you go to the public page and you follow the link, you'll see all the content that I have, all unedited content. And the last 2 things that I put on there was the 3 Fear Street movies, okay, and also all of season 2 of What If. So follow link down below, and I'll definitely be reacting to X-Men 97 when that starts, I think March 20th. So I'll definitely be reacting to that. That'll be on the Patreon as well, unedited. An edited version will be on this channel, so follow the link down below. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trade Pastor saying so long, and take care.